Hey guys, it's Car Guy 11. I have a Mustang GT350 behind me, sure to be a modern classic as they stop making them for 2020. This one's a 2017. We're gonna take a drive with the owner, check it out. But that glorious flat plane crank engine we're gonna experience. And you know what? The C8 Z06 is coming out with its own flat plane crank. Ford stopped making theirs, Chevy's gonna start making theirs. So let's see what it's all about. Stay tuned. Getting into GT350. Start her up. All right, guys, this is the owner, Mike. I think I've test driven one of these before, way back, a short test drive. And those OG subscribers might remember I actually had a 2015 S550 Mustang GT in magnetic. Unfortunately, I didn't have it long. It was totaled by a drunk driver. You can go back to my channel, old videos, and check that out. But yeah, it's good to be back in a Mustang. I have my Mustang shirt on, so so yeah, I'm excited for this one. Let's set off. Of course, you got your Tremec. Oh, this is hilarious. Effing fast is 6th gear.
Yeah,
so
that didn't come from the factory.
Yeah, obviously. But you got your Tremec 6-speed manual. Super notchy and crisp. That's great. A lot better than the standard GT, which is the Getrag. Oh, the clutch is it's light. It's very light. A little bit of travel there. Sounds great. We are in sport mode now. There are mode buttons on the steering wheel. I remember mine had the switches down here to switch modes, but I guess they moved it to the steering wheel for the GT350.
Yeah, you could still switch it down here if you don't want to change the steering or the suspension. You can just change the exhaust.
Just going slow on a park road here. Actually, while we're going slower, why don't we kick it into the normal mode? And this has the magnetic ride suspension as well, right?
Yes.
So the comfort would be the more comfortable suspension. You got that long hood holding that Voodoo V8, and you got the creases in the hood. Pretty cool. Oh, and you do have the cooled seats in this model. Well, this does not have the Recaro seats, so it's the standard Mustang seats, which is an option. And it's cool because you got the power, you got the cooled seats, and you got heated seats when you don't get the Recaros. Unfortunately, you forgo all that with the Recaros. Also, it has the micro suede wheel and inserts on the seats. Do you like that, the suede portion?
Yeah, it's that Alcantara.
Yeah. It's a little bit hard to maintain, I think, because it's pretty matted down at this point. You do have the digital speedometer with the GT350, where the GT did not, and that bothered me on mine. So that's pretty cool. And of course, you got clear analog gauges with the digital portion in the center. The gauges also have all of your temperatures of pretty much everything in the car, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, engine oil, cylinder head, transmission, rear axle.
So we're still in the comfort suspension, and it actually feels pretty good. Yeah, the rear gets a little loose, which is... Yeah, it's pretty compliant over the bumps in the comfort mode. We'll kick it into the sport. Oh, now you hear the exhaust open up. Wow. Yep, a little pop there too. But yeah, this is a glorious 5.2 liter flat plane crank V8. The Voodoo engine, and unfortunately they don't make it anymore, but hopefully we get to open it up here. Wow, yeah, 8250 red line on this engine. lot of joy to rev out. Fortunately, we got traffic in front of us, but sounds great. And it's hard to believe this is a stock exhaust, but it is super, super loud. Now I caught it at low revs. There's some, yeah, the power's up high on this engine, so if you catch it in lower revs, you are down on torque and power until you get it around 3,500, maybe 4,000.
Yeah, right around 4,000, you can feel it.
Yeah. There's no rev matching on this version of the Tremec. That came in later model years. Yeah, it is a joy. It would be a joy to rev out on the racetrack. Have you ever tracked this or anything? Okay. Sounds like Chewbacca. That's what it reminds me of. Any issues with the car that you've had? Or I know there's been some issues people have had with the engine, but...
Yeah, nothing at all. Okay. Nothing at all. I don't have any oil consumption, or... I had the rear bumper cover recall.
To the other Mustangs, maybe a little bit lighter. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Handles wonderfully. Yeah, really responsive. The steering could use a little more feel. But the sounds make this car for sure. Brakes are upgraded in this car. They're not two-piece, or are they two-piece? They're like a floating rotor.
You mean, yeah.
Yeah, they're beefy though. And this has what, 305s in the rear?
Yes, 305s in the rear, 295s up front. 6-piston Brembos in the front, on a 15.5-inch rotor. 4-piston Brembos in the back on a 15-inch rotor.
Nice. Look at this curve. Yeah. Very good. Very flat. Tail stays planted there. But yeah, what a great Mustang. This is probably going to be what this generation Mustang is known for. I know there's a GT500. I haven't been in the GT500 yet, but actually, if any one of you guys have one that would like to be featured on the channel, let me know. You can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or I have an email address on the Abouts tab of YouTube if you're more comfortable with email. I'd love to get my hands on that car to see how it is, but yeah, this definitely has a more sporty feel compared to the GT. It's not as floaty. It's more responsive, immediate, and of course you got that higher revving 5.2 liter V8 dual overhead cam. But yeah, this is definitely a special Mustang. It'll hold its value, especially since they don't make it anymore. Thanks a lot, Mike. This is an awesome vehicle to review.
Thank you.
We're gonna soon see the next generation of Mustang here, probably 2023, so that'll be exciting. That's probably gonna be the last generation of gas Mustangs, unfortunately. But yeah, excited for that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Yeah, this sounds awesome. That's amazing. It's stock.
Yeah.